Hello everyone, this is Mark Gross, Superintendent of the Mars Area School District. Hope you're having a good week. The video today should be rather quick. Just a quick update. Wanted to talk about the change in the calendar. Many of you are probably well aware of that by now, but our board did meet yesterday. We updated the calendar, and much to our dismay, we didn't really want to do this, but we know we needed to. It was the right thing. We backed the opening day up for students to now Tuesday, September 8th. And I wanted to explain in a little greater detail, if you didn't join the board meeting, the rationale behind that change. Apologize for those of you that had to make last minute arrangements, childcare, those types of things. That's one of the reasons we wanted to open schools. It's one of the reasons we chose to stick to our model. We know that many of you are relying on us to get back to the business of educating your children, another sense of normalcy. The reality has nothing to do with the moving of the calendar. I just want to make very clear, and I said it in the board meeting, has nothing to do with our safety plan. As far as students being safe coming back, has nothing to do with our reopening plans, has nothing to do with our reluctancy to begin. It has a lot to do with the volume of things, I guess, that are being ordered not only locally but across the state, especially as it pertains to technology. COVID-19, as you know, required us to alter how we teach, and we have the LSI model that we're trying to deploy. Our goal last week was to get our teachers ready, get them comfortable, get them trained. Unfortunately, some of the things like adapters that we needed, hubs, cables, some very small things that we needed in some classrooms. The majority were fine, but we had pockets of classrooms where we were still waiting on things. And we were expecting them to arrive earlier in the week, and then their arrival dates kept moving and sliding back, and we were starting to lose our momentum, so to speak, with the opportunity for teachers to train. Appreciate those teachers that helped each other. We did have teachers where classrooms weren't available, weren't quite up and running because of the waiting on these supplies, where they were helping each other using other classrooms. But we had two other issues that occurred. We had student desks because of COVID-19 in the elementary school. The COVID-19 pandemic has created a situation where all that collaborative learning that we like to promote in the past, we still like that, we feel it's essential, but because of social distancing, we can't do that as well as we would have done pre-COVID. But we had some elementary classrooms, we had some furniture ordered that was to arrive midweek this week, because we removed some tables and we wanted to have individual student desks in there. We got notified just on Wednesday that they've been delayed till early next week. I believe the delivery is Monday, and they need to be put together. And the final straw this week was we had an internet server that serves the entire district go down. Typically when we have that happen, our technology folks are readily on that. There's other servers that are used as backups, but we had just bad luck, I guess, for lack of a better word. On Wednesday, that server went down in the morning, and the backup server was also not functioning. It was not able to communicate. That took an all-day rebuild of that server. With that server being down, that certainly stopped the process of any technology training for our teachers to occur. And another thing that it did do is we had some laptop computers where needed the internet to install the programs for the lapel microphones. So with all of those things all coming together in a perfect storm, it was decided, we started talking midweek, that it's probably in our best interest to start thinking about maybe just backing that up 1 week. I've only received one email from somebody who was upset thinking we did that because of COVID or some type of political pressures. That is not the case. As I said in the board meeting, the metrics right now for Butler County put us in the low range. It's 16. It's 16 out of 100,000 in population, coupled with a 1.9% confirmed positive case, which puts us in the Department of Education and the PA Department of Health's low category, which equates to full in-person learning or blended, and that's what we're doing. So I just want to reiterate, the moving back of the school year for that September 8th start date had nothing to do with our plan or fears or COVID spikes or anything like that, or any political or polarizing reasons. It was simply because of us getting ready. So the great news is today, in hearing from folks working in the buildings, we've got lots of things going on. Some schools are being finished up. We have some of those things arriving. We had some of our materials arriving this morning. Our tech department is out and about. They're getting things ready. Our teachers are not here today, but the great news is their rooms are getting put together rather quickly. The desks haven't arrived yet, but we're not overly concerned about that. They will arrive early next week. But our technology needs seem to be coming together, and throughout the day I continue to get reports back of where we are in each building. So certainly not finished, but as soon as these supplies come in, we'll finish up. So all I can ask at this time is you have a great week with your families next week. Bad news is we're starting a week late. Good news is you have one more week with your family to enjoy a long holiday weekend also. So enjoy your Labor Day weekend. And we will be ready on the 8th, barring any other unforeseen issues, which certainly at this time does not appear to be anything to worry about. So we'll see everybody on the 8th. We look forward to your students coming back. Enjoy the long weekend coming up next week. And one thing I want to remind you is continue to watch. We're making some adjustments to our transportation schedules to try to accommodate parents during the morning and pickup times. We're working on pickup times in one of the elementary schools this morning. So if those things are on your mind, continue to watch for those things, and we're trying to tweak those as we speak also. So have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.